We're going to look at various things today. We're going to have a look at online applications using My HMCTS. Where are we up to currently? What can we do to advise clients accurately as to the current situation? We still have to live with paper applications. When are they compulsory? We obviously had the big sea change in 2022 with regards to needing less IHT information and less tax information for a lot of estates. And that ties in with how can we add value to clients when we no longer have to do the IHT 205 for so many estates. We're going to briefly look at the risks of unpaid inheritance tax and avoiding penalties, and a couple of rather tales from the tribunal that we need to learn from to try and avoid the mistakes that people have made, which have cost them quite expensively with the taxman. We're going to have a look at when we have a professional who is appointed in a will and they refuse to renounce, and we have a key case for us that we need to consider. And then we need to learn the lessons from that and what we need to take into consideration when we are being asked to renounce. Do we have to do so? Is there sometimes we can argue that we shouldn't do so because of historical information? In Williams and Williams, we have not quite a deathbed will, but a will made only 5 weeks before death. And this is a family where we have periods of estrangement for quite some time from different family members. And the deceased only has 2 daughters. And the will made just before death leaves everything between those 2 girls. We have a history of other wills. So in March 2012, she leaves everything to 2 daughters. And only a couple of months later, she excludes one of them. And this is a woman who clearly has had some medical issues. It's within the, medical notes. She had 3 acute medical admissions for confusion. And this is prior to this last will being made. She's found confused in the street. It's chronic and progressive rather than transient. And in Williams and Williams, it is found to be a valid will. And we are again told that the test is Banks and Goodfellow. And it is the solicitor's evidence which goes to, whether we have capacity. And the judge says the evidence is clear and consistent and truthful. He is an experienced solicitor, and the judgment that he formed at the time carried significant weight. And he thought she had capacity, and that was, and in the end, the will was found to be valid in Williams.